What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Littleroot lessons. As always, I'm your host, Carter Noble, joined by our fantastic co-host, Carl Wilkin. What's up, dude?
We've got results from our LRQ and our Rumble that happened this past week and a half.
Yeah, couple events we had hosted this weekend, and over the course of the last week or so, it was I played the Rumble.
Yeah.
I know you TO'd the qualifier.
Yep.
Said it went super smooth.
Yeah, the LRQ just went super smooth, never had an issue. I come home and the first round of the Rumble has imploded.
It's like, Carl, I don't know what happened. Please help.
I don't know what happened, but it was just a bunch
I had
nothing
a player
crazy.
not show up, and then he showed up halfway through. He's like, "Oh, hey, by the way, I'm here. Oh, this is on cart. Never mind." I'm just like, okay, 1, you're late. 2, you're not in because you're late. 3, I didn't put you in. 4, everything's on cart.
Yeah.
And then I had another match that they showed up 35 minutes into the round, just I don't know what's going on because I'm trying to play.
Yeah, you're trying to play your own game. Yeah.
And Evan was also playing, so it's just we didn't get to him till 25 minutes into the round. All right, sure, whatever.
Yeah. At that point, you told him they could play, just let him play. It's whatever. They ended up not pushing us back too far. I think we ended up only going 10 minutes over round timer, which that was nothing. Because we ended up finishing way before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
estimate.
We had some pretty quick rounds. Shout-outs to Evan for winning the qualifier. Shout-outs to Karibo for winning the Rumble.
Which Karibo's team is Team of the Week this week. We'll talk about that.
Oh, way to spoil it.
Well, you're gonna know about that anyway. They don't know what the team is, though.
I don't know. I mean, I lost to it. I don't know what the team is.
I had everybody open, as many people that were streaming open yesterday for the Rumble. I was I had taken a screenshot and shared it in the mod Discord.
There's 4 or 5 of them. Just good lord, man.
I was watching everybody.
I know there was a moment where Evan and Swede both realized they were eliminated and went to host each other.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to see that happen. I got to see Gil and Evan's match, both sides of it. I got to listen to both of them talking through it at the same time. That was super fun to watch. And then I also got to watch Karibo and Gil do the same thing in round 2. Also really fun to watch.
So I recorded some of it. So
yeah, I
record my round 1 against Karibo. And I go to pause the audio and I go to pause the video. I realized I never hit record on the video. So I just have this 35-minute audio file of me getting destroyed by Celesteela. So well, I can't do anything with this. In round 2, I'm getting absolutely destroyed game 1 by Charizard. And then they disconnect. It's oh. So I look at my message and 5 minutes in, he says, "Hey, if I disconnect, just drop me. It's super late. I'm going to go to bed if I do." It's okay. I didn't want to record this match either.
Moving on to round 3.
So after that one, I'm you know what? I'm just going to sit here and play Snap until the next round. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Round 3 and round 4 are up on YouTube if you want to go watch those. They were uploaded Wednesday? Thursday. They were uploaded Thursday.
Yep.
So, yeah, go back and check those out. None of the LRQ got recorded except outside of Evan's probably bought on Twitch.
I believe so. I know he streamed it, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm assuming the VOD's out there if you wanted to go watch him play through that. Yeah.
I'm sure he'll probably edit that down and upload it to his YouTube too.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, we got a bunch of data to look at. We also got a Team of the Week to look at. Probably gonna talk about some Pokemon Snap stuff going on.
Can we just talk about Snap now, or do you want to save it for the end?
I don't want to spoil too much because I recorded a bunch in advance, so I don't.
Yeah, we'll just talk to where you feel comfortable. So.
Well, I've only put out 1 episode, so.
Well, 2 by the time.
This comes out. I can't remember what the second episode is.
I know how far I am.
I know how far I am right now.
And it came in Wednesday. It came in Wednesday when I attempted to do crowd control, only to find out that Spectrum Internet is actually awful and sucks.
Yeah.
and therefore creates super amounts of problems specifically for this. None of their other services have problems. Just crowd control.
That's so weird.
So we got it to work exactly once, and then it died. And worst part is like, in prep, I was able to communicate with their server. Everything worked fine. Everything was golden. Go to actually do it live, can't do anything.
Dies.
It's like,
sad.
Sure, fine, whatever. So
That's
at that
sad.
point, I debated just going, you know what, screw it, I'm going to stream Snap. And then I'm like, wait, if I do that, I'm literally just stealing views from myself. Like, why would I do that when Carl's literally doing this already?
Yep.
So I'm just like, all right, fine, I'm just going to sit here casually and play. Dude, it's so
great.
fun.
If you haven't
It's
gotten
so
it yet,
fun.
highly recommend it.
It is debatably the best looking Switch game. Easily the best looking Switch game I've played. It is
I've
so
seen a
phenomenal.
couple graphical errors.
There's a
fine.
couple times where like far away grass is like loading as you're coming in and you see it load in. That's like the only thing I've seen.
I got to see one leaf texture that is 2D. Because you're not supposed to see it from that angle. But if you're... not to spoil anything, but when we make it to the jungle, you can see it on my screen. It goes from being kind of there to going flat, straight on.
I know I think it's the first level where you're like, Pichu's like chasing you around or whatever. And like he's going through the grass. You just see his head like literally go through the grass. I'm just like...
Yeah, there's some graphical errors, but
It's super minor things. And stepping away from like all that, it looks phenomenal.
Oh yeah, no.
And it plays beautiful.
After recording 4 or 5 episodes this morning, I need to up my sensitivity on my controller.
Yep, that was one of the first things I did.
It is super slow compared to the original Pokemon Snap, and that's what I'm used to.
I don't know if you know,
the
but
whipping
you
red.
can do both sticks at the same time to rapidly move.
I ain't got time for that.
See, that's mostly what I do. Is just like, I need to turn around, and okay, we're turned around. But yeah, I have my controller sensitivity at like 7.
Yeah.
Which is, it feels fine.
I'll probably need to turn mine up a little bit.
I think the what they start you at is like 3. It's like, oh, that's real low.
They want it to be easy for the gyroscope.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is like if you play it handheld, it's the gyroscopic mode, like a camera.
Which, dude, maybe it's just me. That seems impossible.
Nah, I think it'd be great.
I'm good.
I would like to play it that way one time, but I obviously can't record the gameplay audio. So
I am waiting for... You and I were kind of talking about this earlier in the day. It's just like, I want to see the speedrun route. I am very interested in seeing how this turns out. Because
it is a grind early.
There are multiple things where you have to hit so much experience to be able to unlock the next thing. And if you don't, you're just like, well, there's 5 minutes gone.
Yeah.
Now I have to go through again.
And there's no turbo like the original Switch had at the moment.
If there is, I haven't found it.
Yeah, I haven't got that yet either. So you have to sit there and play the 5-minute, 6-minute lap through whatever you're doing.
I was watching Shin. He uploaded a YouTube video. And some of the things to like get 4-star photos that you have to do are just absurd. Like, not to spoil it here, but there are some that are just like, how would you ever figure that out?
What's cool is I've gotten some on accident.
Yep.
And that's the best part.
I've had many where I'm just like, okay, I can logic my way through this. There's a couple things where I'm just like, there's something that's going to happen here, but I don't have it yet, so I can't do it. And then you come back, 10 minutes later, you're like, I knew it, I'm a genius!
One of my favorite ones is in the jungle. Once you get the Illumina orbs, there's a lot of nighttime jungle photos that are really cool.
And of course you have like your special research tasks or whatever to do, and I'm just like, I'm not even going to attempt to bother these right now.
I'm doing them on accident.
Yeah, there's a couple I'm just like, I know I need to do this, and I'm already here, so I might as well.
There was a Hoot Hoot one. I got that on accident.
Yep.
The Pidgeot one. I got it on accident.
I have not gotten that one. I've tried, and I just can't get it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to get everything unlocked, And then come back and start leveling
and
up
then
my
start going
regions.
through that. Yeah, I'm probably not going to 100% the game on YouTube. I'll probably play it to story completion, whatever that is, and then I'll probably 100% it in my free time. Because otherwise, we'll be here talking about Snap for the next 8 months. Because I record them in like 20, 30-minute episodes. Okay, you ready to get into some data?
So we have my D&D group. We have a message thread on Facebook, and Tiff is in the living room right now playing Snap. She said, "Y'all, Snap is fun. It's legitimately super fun. I think the kids would love it." And my DM goes, "F the kids. I want it for me." He's like, "I literally messaged Carter this morning mad that no one told me that this was even a thing."
Oh, goodness.
I'm like, "Look, man, I can't be in control of you knowing things."
Yeah. Okay. Data time.
Yeah, let's get into this before I sit here and make this a Snap podcast.
Let's cover the qualifier first.
Yeah, for sure. This is all you because I don't know anything.
So there were 34 different Pokemon used overall. 21 of them were unique, just as in they were used once. There was a bunch of 2s, some 3s, and then Incineroar ended up being the most common Pokemon at 4 repeats.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Not surprised by that at all. Incineroar is very good mon, it's very powerful. When we get to the Rumble stuff, Incineroar is not the king there, which is interesting.
It's pretty close.
And the king there doesn't even show up at the LRQ. Did not even make an appearance. There was not a single one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that I'm actually looking through this, yeah, you're right, which is crazy.
So, going through our unique mons, we had a Regigigas, a Weezing, which they're paired together most of the time anyway.
Never would have guessed that.
A Dusclops, Naganadel, Rotom Heat, both forms of Zapdos, Spectrier, Kartana, Celesteela, Tapu Koko, which the Tapu Koko I saw
Was
from...
it being paired next to Entei?
Yes.
Good.
Actually, no.
Dang.
No, the Koko was some random team that was doing something with it. The Entei was Juan's Rain team from Players Cup.
Oh, sick.
That's why there's a Celesteela, a Kingdra, a Politoed, an Entei. That's why there's all these one-ofs. And then a single Rapid Strike Urshifu at the bottom there. There's not much difference to tell.
Gotcha.
But there was one Rapid Strike and then 2 single strikes. There was only one Venusaur. Only one Sun team showed up. Which out of 9...
Not really surprised.
Not really surprised, but...
In comparison to Series 8, that seems absurdly low, but that was Series 8 when you had, Groudon.
Yep.
Interestingly, no Charizard for the Sun team.
No Charizard.
Which, makes sense. They're going back to Torkoal, and they don't want to double up on
Water.
weaknesses, so it's just like, alright, sure. Water, rock, not ground, because obviously Charizard's immune, but that's it, right? Just those 2?
Doubles up on water and rock, yeah.
Okay. Sick.
And then Inteleon in the hands of our winner, Evan. Evan brought an all Galar team.
Yeah, he said he's going to do that for probably all the qualifiers, if I had to guess, because...
Well, he'll only do it 7 more times.
Well, I know someone had mentioned... Because he said he's going to. And so they're like, man, I can't wait to see Evan play his Gen 7 team today. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, we're not playing that today.
It's like a 3-day turnaround to build a new team seems a little absurd, so I didn't. Like, yeah,
which I don't blame you for that. That was a lot there. Going through some of these repeated ones, like I said, there was 2 Urshifu single strikes, 2 Landorus Teas, 2 Garchomps, 2 Feenies, 2 Dragapults, 2 Colossals, and 2 Galarian Moltres.
Wonder if the Dragapults were all paired with Colossal. It would make sense.
If I remember correctly, they were.
Yeah, you have that pulled up there, maybe. There it is.
Yes, they were. They were both paired with Colossal.
Neat.
Both Garchomps were...
Oh, okay, so Evan was playing Inteleon versus single strike, or Rapid Strike Urshifu.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
And then he had a
way.
very sweet Grimmsnarl set, and then he was playing Galarian Zapdos.
I heard. I want to argue that real quick. Zapdos is not a Gen 8 Mon. Even though this is a Gen 8 form, this is not a Gen 8 Mon.
Yes.
So therefore, this team is disqualified.
No.
Hey, Carl, what is Zapdos' dex number?
145 in National Dex.
Okay, and therefore,
It's
not Gen 8.
But you can't get this one in Gen 1.
Yeah, but who cares? That's not the argument.
That is the argument. That's exactly what the argument is.
I care about the name.
So, going over the Pokemon that showed up 3 times, Porygon 2 showed up 3 times, Glastrier showed up 3 times. Glastrier was probably one of the more popular Pokemon, I feel like, for sweepers this time around. 3 Grimmsnarls, 3 Rillabooms. For some reason, 2 of them were G-Max, 1 of them wasn't.
Probably
sure
didn't want to hunt down
maybe
mushrooms.
Maybe it was just a copy-paste error, I'm not sure.
Also could be that they didn't want to hunt down mushrooms.
Probably.
Like, legitimately, I would understand that.
And then, speaking of mushrooms, 3 Amoonguss.
Perfect segue.
So, yeah, Evan ended up winning the whole thing. Team was a blast to watch. Probably, if I had to pick most unique team, I would probably say it was probably a tie between Kaizen and Six Squirrels. Kaizen brought Naganadel, which was really, really cool.
I was curious if it actually was good. I mean, it placed top 4, so, I mean, it probably did something, right?
Kaizen was undefeated until he had to play Evan.
Of course he was, man.
Kaizen and Evan went 1 and 2 right into the last round, and Evan ended up beating him.
Ask me how surprised I am that Evan was the King Slayer here.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, the 7th place team here, Six Squirrels, was a Parish Song team. I believe there was.
Interesting.
I think it was Parish Song on Lapras with an endgame for like Lapras Ferrothorn. Lapras sets Parish Song Ferrothorn, underspeeds everything, and just sits there and just stalls out the game.
Interesting.
Which, it was a really cool team. I didn't even get to see any kind of gameplay with it, though, unfortunately. Common teams here we've seen before. 5th place is, like I mentioned, Juan Nar's team from Players' Cup 2. Very good rain team. Did pretty well. Ended up being the 1 Bubble Boy at 3-1.
Womp, womp.
Because we did only cut to top 4. And it was 9 players. So one 3-1 was going to be out no matter what. Other common teams we've seen, Poppy Catons is very common, Gigas Weezing Core. It's pretty standard stuff there.
Yep, Weezing Gigas plus Cole. Not really surprised by this. It looks cool on paper.
There were 2 Porygon 2 Glastrier teams, both finished in the top 4. Shadow Giraffe had a real good run in the qualifier and had a real decent run started in the Rumble before I ended up having to leave, if I remember correctly.
That's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
And then Yan in 6th place brought the Sun Room team with Landorus and Grimmsnarl alongside Sun and Trick Room with Dusclops last year. So yeah, the teams are really cool. Adam, our contest winner, brought a really cool Garchomp team that he had been working on. Remember, right? This is the one he'd been playing, which unfortunate that he had showed it off already and then brought it, because that means people know what to expect and your surprise factor's kind of gone. I think that's kind of partly what did you in, probably.
Yeah, whatever, man. I wanted to play to make content. I am not going to qualify, and if I do, I probably won't be able to play anyway.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. I was here strictly for fun, and I enjoyed myself. It was in fact a good time.
That's good. But yeah, that was the qualifier, 9 players. Evan is our first qualifier now.
Yep, congrats to Evan.
Technically doesn't have to play Pokemon again until November.
Yeah, we'll see you then. Stop playing.
But
give everyone else a chance.
He's got the Pokemon Battle League he's playing in, and he's got an NPA style event. I think it's the Evergrande League he's playing in.
Whatever the APAC League is.
That's the Evergrande League.
Yeah, because I know Penguin's involved in it too.
Yeah.
And Kaizen?
I believe Kaizen is as well.
I think there's 3 or 4 of our guys that are.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a draft league that Jim's is a coach for.
Yeah.
And I looked at her team, and it's just like ATX guys.
Yeah, it's a bunch of ATX players, and I think Bauer Dad.
I'm actually gonna go find her.
I think Bauer Dad is on that team, which is great.
She's like, well, just take the players you know.
Yeah, like take the known quantities. It's like the best advice you could have, especially when you don't know the rest of them. It's like take the known quantities, go with that.
Nope. There we go. Maybe. I just want to look.
Okay, let's get the Rumble stats pulled up here. Okay, so banner can go away now. Rumble number 1. Looking at usage statages here. Not as many repeats this time around, but you had more players. If I remember correctly, there were 23 to 52 means there's what?
One more time?
The unique. I was counting unique.
52 to 23?
Yeah. Should
29.
be 29, yeah.
Yep.
29 unique ones, which is just slightly more than the LRQ, but you also had almost double the players.
Almost double the players. I think we originally had like 19 sign up, and then a handful had to drop for various life reasons and whatever else came up. So it was just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think we had 15 actually play.
So 29 out of 15, that's almost 2 unique mons a team.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty
Was
good.
I the only Mudsdale player? Hey, look at that, I am.
Yeah.
Was I the only Gigas player?
No.
Interesting.
There was a second.
Interesting.
Which we'll talk about those here in a little bit. I got all the pastes lined up here. But Incineroar was not the most played.
Which, honestly, I'm not surprised to see where it's finished. Here in the top 3, top 4.
It's still 4. It's still 4 copies.
Yeah.
But Whimsicott
Went
came
from
to play.
0 to 5.
Whimsicott came to play. Went from 0 copies to 5 copies for the Rumble. There was 2 other 4s this time, Tapu Fini and Glastrier.
Not really surprised by either of those. Are all the Zapdos paired together here?
Yes. They will come up as different if they were Galarian or...
Okay, so these are actually all Zapdos, not Galarian mixed. Okay.
Yeah, these are all just Zapdos.
Okay.
And then
3 Zapdos, 3 Raichu, 3 P2, 2 Weezing, 2 of both Urshifu,
2 Rotom Heat,
Rillaboom, Gigas, Eliki, Lando, Garchomp, Dusclops, Dragapult, Clefairy, Cinderace, and Celesteela, and then a bunch of unique ones here. One of which is Urshifu. So
yeah, so there's technically 3. One of them just probably wasn't Gigantamax.
That's probably, that would make sense. Whatever.
There's 2 Grimmsnarls technically down
Yep,
here.
because one is G-Max, one is not. Which, whatever.
Kingdra still popped up. There's a rain team in here somewhere.
Hey, there's a Pheromosa. That's really cool.
I wonder who played that.
One Amoonguss.
There's another in Naganadel too.
One Amoonguss.
Went from 3 to 1.
When we doubled the field.
Yeah. That's weird.
Whatever.
There's a Dracovish. There's a G-Max Blastoise.
Interesting.
There is one G-Max Colossal.
Which I don't know if I said this before we started recording or during. Time is an illusion. And I can't remember, but I know I was telling you, I'm like, man, I really just want to beat up Cole players with this Mudsdale team, because, like, that's what it does well, is it beats up Cole, and I haven't seen it since.
The Cole team, I know, is a Cole Gigas team.
Which I came prepared for Gigas, not only by playing my own, but I've had Talonflame so I could outspeed their Gigas and burn them.
Yeah. Other notable one-ups here, there's only one Metagross, which is very surprising.
Really surprising, yeah.
One Mammal-Swine.
Sure. And to be fair, Angelo didn't play.
That is true. One Rotom Wash. That's a Pokemon we haven't seen in a
Did
while.
we have any like Tyranitar or anything like that? Was it Tracheon?
No Tyranitar.
One Talonflame, which was me. One Stakataka, which I actually played against it. Alex never brought it. Instead, I died to Max P2. To be fair, the first game, no, it was game 2 I lost because the end game came down to full HP P2 with an attack boost versus my full HP AV Mudsdale. So we attack, try attack, high horsepower. I'm doing more damage. Cool. Next turn, try attack, crit, para.
Ah!
Gets the para.
Oh gosh.
Try attack again, gets the para.
Oh no.
Try attacks again, gets the para.
I see where this is going.
Try attack to pick up the KO.
Bye bye.
It's like, come on, man.
Could not be more unlucky.
I did the math afterwards, and it's like a 0.0096% chance for this to come up. I'm just like, holy cow.
You just happen to live in the one universe where it popped up.
Yep. Like,
that's just terrible luck on your part. Get good.
Less than a less than 100th% to happen, and of course it happens.
Who played Arcanine?
Arcanine?
Yeah, someone played Arcanine.
Interesting. I haven't seen that.
I'm gonna start opening up teams here.
See if we can find it.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
That one's cool.
That's like hard trick room with also a fast mode of track.
Oh, that's Dan's team. Dan's team was insane. There's Dracovish.
Indeedee Mail. What is this team? This is sweet looking.
Who played this one? Oh, this was Yan. Okay, this is probably a Yan special.
Yeah, this is sweet. Go back to that. I want to talk about that for a second.
Okay, they didn't give us any kind of like moves or anything. Which
gave us everything we needed. Good enough for me.
We just needed the Mons. That's all we want. That's all we ask for is the Pokemon. We don't really care about the EV moves. But this is cool. This is cool.
Regieleki Dracovish. I'm assuming this is Scarf Dracovish.
Probably.
Actually, it could be banned because we have Whimsicott for Tailwind.
That's true.
And we have speed control with Eleki as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we have more speed control with Cinderace Airstreaming. So there's actually a very good chance this could be banned.
Could be banned. Scarf Dracovish gets to outspeed a lot, though, after a Thunder...
That's true. That's true. Indeedee Mail, Cinderace, Vanillux, and Whimsicott.
Vanillux is cool. I don't know what we're doing with it.
I know there was a team that popped up back in Series 7 that had Scarf Vanillux. But, like, it was pairing next to Terrakion so you could beat up. We also just had, like, Fast Blizzard. Found it. There's the Arcanine team. Life Orb Arcanine. Hold on.
We are an aggressive. We are justified.
Oh, because we're next to Whimsicott. This is sick.
Oh, this is scary, man.
I am all for this.
Found the third Raichu. I hadn't seen where this other Raichu was at, and I found it too.
I am all for this team.
We've got 2 beat-up users, and Arcanine to be our justified user with Life Orb. This probably hits like a truck, man.
Beppis, I need this rental code, please. I need to play this.
Dashiel, if you're listening, give us the rental. This is insane.
If not for anyone else, please message me. I want to play this.
We have Power Herb Celesteela. We have Wiki Berry Tapu Fini. Oh my goodness.
I think the one change I would make would change the Wiki Berry to lefties.
Maybe. You're not. You don't have any kind of bulk.
We're also missing EVs.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're HP.
I'm assuming they're HP. Max special attack Whimsicott. We're gonna blow some people up with Energy Ball.
Yeah, gonna get somebody with that Energy Ball.
Dude, that's something I do. Max special attack Sash Raichu. Love it.
Shark Dad's team. I think this was another good one. This was the only Nut team.
Yeah, this is sweet. Got Nut with
with Glastrier.
Glastrier
Literally
PT.
just smashed two archetypes together.
Yep, I like it.
Smashed Glastrier, which we talked about in deep dives on Friday. Took the Nut team that I talked about like way before Series 7 started, Series 9 started, just smashed them together and slapped Clefairy on there. Which Clefairy's real good with Glastrier, and it's real good with Urshifu. And it's real good with Nihilego. It's real good with all these Pokemon. I just want to avoid hits. That team seems sweet. Where's Swedes? I have to talk about Swedes. Swede probably had the most unique team.
Oh, yeah, it's Swede.
Ever.
That's literally what he does.
So, we had colossal things.
Yep. Next to Salamence. No.
Primarina.
Salamence doesn't have... I'm thinking Dragonite.
Yeah. No, you're thinking Dragonite. Primarina was our way to proc our policy.
Okay.
We had Kartana and...
Sash Kartana. Love it.
Yeah. Here's the cool part. This lead is insane. This is a Tapu Koko with a Driftbloom and Electric Seed lead.
Yeah, this is just doing the same thing that Entei does.
This is actually... It's a little bit more consistent than Entei, too. You get to do Tailwind things.
I feel like you're less bulky than Entei.
You don't know the bulk on Driftbloom, do you?
I mean, yes, but it's Entei.
We get to Strength Sap everybody.
Agreed.
So we don't care. We don't have to put anything in HP because our HP stat is through the roof on Driftbloom.
I'm out of drink.
Me too. We get to go double. We get to pretty much just go +1 defense as well because we have the Electric Seed.
See, like his Entei is much more offensive than mine was as well. It's also Shuka, which makes sense because I was Light Clay because I was playing screens. Yeah, this is real up my alley though of like things that we can do.
This is another rental that if Sweet will give it to us, we probably could play it.
I'd be down to play this. So I can figure out that Swede is actually really bad at building teams. Or I'm really bad at playing Swede's teams, one of the two. There's no in between.
This is an offensive Politoed.
Yeah, Politoed.
Bulldoze. This is very similar to what I was doing with Rain in Series 7.
It always confuses me that Politoed gets Bulldoze.
Yeah, I never understood that.
I just never expect it. And then next thing you know, there's a policy on. Did you see the Whimsicott Metagross team that I played against?
No.
On, I think it was Tuesday's laddering. They led Whimsicott plus Metagross. And I led Weezing right?
Yeah.
It's like, alright, they could set Tailwind, but I don't think that actually does anything. This is fine.
Oh, the Fling?
Fling, yeah. Lychee Berry, blow your Weezing up. I'm just like, well, that's just rude. Lost that game because I missed my Will-O-Wisp.
Yep, that happens. That's how you win and lose games a lot of the time.
Yep.
Let's see what LRQ champion Evan brought. So, I got to see this on Twitter before Evan started playing with it because I have a lot of Japanese players on Twitter. For some reason, my personal Twitter is just like half Japanese VGC players, half old Magic things. Mm-hmm. And I got to see this up on Twitter before the event started, and I was looking through everybody's like teams. I was just like, oh, I recognize this one. Why do I recognize this one? And I asked Evan, I was like, why do I recognize your team? And he's like, oh, it's because so and so shared it on Twitter.
Ryota Otsuba's team, right?
Yeah. And he shared it on Twitter just a little while ago. I guess Evan retweeted it.
Gotcha. Which is why you saw it.
Which is why I saw it. And I'm just like, that's why I recognize this team. And,
dude, this is really interesting because there's like 4 Mons that can hold Sash.
This Naganadel set is hilarious. Did you know Naganadel gets Air Slash?
Not surprised. The only thing I'm actually surprised on this is Snarl. Did not know it got Snarl.
Yeah, no, that's cool too, right?
Yep.
I might start slapping Naganadel on teams like this, just steal this set and just start slapping it in places, just trying it out, because I really like Naganadel as a Pokemon. Citrus Berry Raichu is really cool. Max HP, max speed. Eerie Impulse, Helping Hand, Fake Out, Volt Tackle. Really cool Raichu set. I know everyone's playing with Sing Raichu right now and having a blast with that.
I haven't yet. I really want to. I really, really want to.
Got to play with G-Max Blastoise, which is really cool. Hydro Cannon, Blizzard, Dark Pulse Protect. Then there's a Rotom Heat with Safety Goggles as an answer to Sun. And then Whimsicott, Koba Berry.
Yep.
Misty Terrain.
What?
Priority Misty Terrain.
Uh-huh.
So you can fight the terrain wars against like Rillaboom.
Uh-huh.
Because you have Blastoise.
Uh-huh.
Also means you can't get burned on Urshifu.
Uh-huh.
And things like that.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it neat? I think it's neat.
This is different.
I like it.
I really like fake tears next to Nagana, though.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the cool part. Is it's like, here's special attacker, fake tears.
Technically, Raichu is a special attacker, too.
This one is not.
Oh, that's Volt Tackle. I thought that was Volt Switch.
No, this one is...
I saw Volt and I quit reading.
This is not a special attacker. This is, I'm going to help you. Oh, I'm low HP. Volt Tackle.
Alright, cool.
Punch
Hit ya. Out of here.
And then we have a Urshifu. This is the... I'm not sure if it's supposed to be not G-Max.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure in the rental it is, but...
I don't know. Well, we could find out and ask Evan later. But this would be the one Urshifu that wasn't marked as a G-Max. But yeah, this team is really sweet. A lot of plus speed natures. Means you get to make sure you get to outspeed things in Tailwind, I guess. I'm going to start slapping Nagana down on teams now. I think it's... I want to play with that Pokemon.
I think it's very good.
I want to play with that Pokemon. It's just great. Ready to move on to Team of the Week?
Sure! What do you got for me?
So, Karibo, our Rumble winner, just threw the team up about right after the Rumble ended.
Mm-hmm.
So we have...
As he does.
We have a pretty cool team here. For sure. Looking over this, there is... If I remember correctly, the team started out with Ninetales and Garchomp.
Okay.
And
I feel like that's a duo that I've seen before in Series 7.
That's because he played it in the Pokepod Cup 2.
That's what it was. Okay.
And he had 4 different Pokemon at the bottom here with it last time. Well, this time he swapped over to Moltres, Galar, Raichu, Incineroar, and Celesteela. And this team is a hoot. It's very bulky. It's very powerful. Garchomp is carrying White Herbs, so you don't have to worry about Intimidate as much anymore. Ninetales lets you get up Aurora Veil pretty quickly and can just live extra hits. This is again another this is another max HP Citrus Berry Raichu. Poor Gil ended up losing to Raichu twice.
I lost to Celesteela twice. I understand.
Gil is Citrus Berry Raichu both times.
Yep.
The bulky Citrus Berry Raichu.
Oh, you meant over the tournament. Yeah, I meant in my match against Karibo. I didn't have an answer to Celesteela.
No,
he died.
Over the course of the tournament, he lost to Evan and he lost to Karibo.
Gil, I'm not laughing at your pain. I'm laughing because that's hilarious.
Both games were great. Gil did a wonderful job.
Dude, I absolutely love Eerie Impulse on Raichu.
Yeah, right?
Dude, it's so good. Because people will just be like, alright, cool, I can max in front of this and one-shot it.
Nope.
And Eerie Impulse says no.
Yeah, you are now -2. Getcha.
Be like, oh, cool, you outspeed me, here's a nuzzle.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually threatened me. Bye.
Bye!
I'm out of here.
I'm going to swap out into Celesteela
or Moltres, or, yeah.
Like, get out of here.
Like, oh, cool, you're a physical attacker. Volt switch into Instant, intimidate you. Cool.
Sweet. Yeah, this set is really cool.
I want to play with Raichu more. I want Raichu Hitmontop to make a comeback.
Garrechu, man.
Garrechu with Hitmontop, just intimidate cycle people.
Back to our first laddering.
Going back to my roots.
That's literally the first laddering is
intimidate cycling. Yeah,
is give intimidate cycling. It's so great. Incineroar here with Agloff Berry. Standard and Cinnamon set for the most part. We're not doing crazy speed things anymore because we get to be bulky again because there's not a bunch of restrictions that can just Oko us. And then the highlight of this team is probably the Celesteela.
I don't want to talk about it.
So this is a max HP, max special attack.
Carl, I don't want to talk about it.
You don't have to talk about it. I am. This is max HP, max special attack, AV Celesteela. We're carrying Flash Cannon, Air Slash, Flamethrower, and Meteor Beam. It's really cool because we can just Dynamax this Pokemon and just go to town. Or if we know we can live a couple hits, we don't have to Dynamax immediately, we can just click Meteor Beam, get our special attack boost, go to +1, pick up a KO, go to +2, move on and so forth.
It's stupid.
Celesteela is probably one of the bulkier Pokemon that you're going to have to worry about and make sure you have an answer for in Series 9. I feel like Ferrothorn was the problem in Series 7, and it's getting less so, and now Celesteela is kind of being that I'm going to be an annoying Pokemon for the format. Bronzong is another bulky steel type that's starting to see play again as just like an answer to a lot of things.
I can see it.
Slap Levitate on it, and what does Glastrier do to you? Like, nothing.
Cry.
Yeah. Registeel is another popular steel type that's just been ticking up here lately. I've noticed a trend is just like, here's these bulky steel types that can carry iron defense or are just overall naturally bulky, can blow people up, whatnot. So yeah, this is going to be your team of the week here. Unfortunately, there's no Feeny combo with Garchomp, so there's like no good way to prevent a burn. Or not Lumberry or anything like that. But we have plenty of special attackers on the back end that Will-O-Wisp usually isn't on the radar for our opponent to like bring all the time.
Gotcha.
Galar has Air Slash for you. Moltres Galar has Air Slash, just so
Good.
you don't have to worry about Hurricane.
Good man.
I'm not sure how much I like the Nasty Plot plus the Weakness Policy, in my opinion. I'm just not a fan of that. I like having like access to like Taunt if I'm going to have a Weakness Policy. Because I can always proc it with my own Volt Switch or something like that, you know?
I scrolled through a year's worth of Twitter notifications so I could find the old Garachu team.
Oh, so God.
I have what I am starting with.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Carl, I told you I wasn't talking about Celesteela. That doesn't mean I wasn't doing things.
So, yeah, this is going to be your team for Team of the Week this week.
Sweet. In the meantime, so I'm going to start working on this.
Scared you. Goodness. What else do you want to talk about?
Let's see. I'm really excited to play this team, to be 100% honest. It looks really good on paper. I am ready to blow people up with this Celesteela because it's going to catch them off guard.
Oh, yeah. You're going to live hits and you're just going to blow people up. People are going to attack you with a red you like, and you're just going to switch in Raichu, and it's like, ah.
Like, alright, cool.
Got it.
Not only did I get a Lightning Rod boost, but also Celesteela takes that extremely well because I'm bulky.
Yeah, you are
I'm a very bulky boy.
You are the bulky boy. What else we got going on? Websites being worked on still. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting close. I got the design document done up, so I know what.
Yeah, I see that. It's sitting here on your desktop.
Yeah, I got a nice little sticky note. Got a lot of things I want to do, but not a whole lot that's like super high priority right now.
I am going to try to stream next Wednesday again.
You gonna try to do crowd control again?
Nope. Spectrum Internet sucks, and I am not doing anything like that again until I get Google.
Google Fiber.
Which is slowly but surely working its way
from Kansas
east.
City.
Yep. Slowly. Oh, so slowly. You all don't even have it here yet, do you?
Nope.
Are you all still Spectrum?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Pay way too much.
Way too much for way too little.
Like, it's fine. It's good. It's good for what it does, but it's still just... I feel like we're paying way too much for internet.
Yep. So, I think I'm going to try to do, like... There's a Gen 1 ROM hack that implements all of the Pokemon up to Gen 7. Have you heard of this?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to play through it just to see how stupid it can be. But I also want to do just like, so in speedrunning, the mon that like is super popular when it comes to like speedruns is Excadrill.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to do just like Gen 1 Excadrill runs just to see like how broken it can be in Gen 1 too. This is something that I think Keys and Etiquette talked about a while back. Just like, man, just imagine how good, Ground and Steel would be back in Gen 1 too. Just like you run through everything and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Especially specifically with Excadrill, because you're insanely fast, so your crit rate's also insane.
The one thing is like that would keep that in check is like if it implements all Pokemon from Gen 7, there's a reason Excadrill isn't super duper busted.
Yeah.
Like it's kept in check. If it was like put Excadrill in Gen 1, oh yeah, Excadrill takes over.
Which you can actually do that is just like make super minor changes like that of just like, alright, change my starter. That's the only change to red.
Yeah.
Like, alright, well, now Brock has a Geodude and an Onix, and I'm going in with a Drillbur that knows Metal Claw.
Get him.
Good luck.
Get him.
So, like...
Wouldn't ground type attacks be better? Because Dribble's only ground type.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's still...
It's a mud slap.
I still think it gets Metal Claw, but it's just like you're just a ground type.
Yeah.
So you don't get the stab bonus.
I also started playing Emerald Kaizo again, and I'm going to actually beat it. I'm going to beat it this time. It's stupid hard, but I just want to beat it to say I can.
Yeah.
Which, the big roadblock last time with Winona, and the big problem that I had was I didn't want to grind, because grinding in that game is awful.
Oh, yeah.
But the version that I have has changed a few things where you can buy rare candies earlier to eliminate grinding. It's like, yeah, sure, this is fine.
Yeah.
It's just like, so, don't over level anything, because obviously you could level to 100 immediately. But where's the fun in that?
Exactly.
It's like, you still want it to be challenging without it being free.
Yeah.
So, that's something I'm probably going to play through some more. And then I want to find, I know you work Wednesdays, unfortunately, which is like the one day I really would be able to stream. I want to find someone to do Red Pokemon Bingo with. Like, not bingo, but catch-em-all bingo.
Yeah.
Where you just have a board of 25 Mons that you catch.
You gotta go find them and catch them. Yeah, I work on Wednesday days, so I would not be a good quality candidate for that. Were you going to start an Ironmon run?
Eventually, trademark.
Nah, man, Ironmon's great.
Dude, Ironmons are great. I will admit that.
Like, I'm pretty sure people would pay to watch you play Ironmon runs.
I could probably do that.
Start an Ironmon run. Or just try to start an Ironmon run. Make your own rules, because you get to... This cool part is the rules are somewhat flexible for, like, starters and whatnot.
I would probably just take Pie's rules and just be like, yeah, these are good enough. The thing I haven't figured out is how quickly they make a new ROM as quickly as they do.
Because they have the rules set up as a preset.
Is that literally all it is?
That's literally it.
Because, like...
Preset.
I know, like, the Speed Choice ROM, it seems like if they reset and then start a new game, it's already randomized again.
Yeah.
Which, in my experience, that's not how that works. Because it just is the same game put to the same seed.
So, if I remember correctly, Speed Choice can re-randomize it as you load it up. So...
I need to look into that, then.
Like, it runs it again as soon as you hit the button. As soon as you hit reset. So, that's how I think it's working.
Because if I could do that and just do, like, Ruby and Sapphire. Because I have the Speed Choice, or I think it's Emerald, but it's like, yeah, sure, this is fine.
He's currently working on Fire Red Leaf Green, I think.
Pie. I thought he beat it. Did he not beat it? I know he beat the regular one. Did he not beat the Ultimate Ironmon?
He hasn't. I don't think he's beat the Ultimate Ironmon. I think someone beat him through Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
I know
I think
X Water has been streaming them as well. who I know X-Water through Warp World and like Mario Maker stuff. That was his big thing for quite a while, and now he's doing Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what games he's doing them on though.
Yeah, AH Pie is working on Fire Red and Leaf Green for Ironmon.
Wait, why does he have the Kaizo tag? What is that? Look that up real quick. I want to see what the Kaizo... exclamation point Kaizo.
It's Kaizo Ironmon.
I need to see this, please. Is there a Kaizo hack of Fire Red Leaf Green now? Is this actually made by the same guy? Or is this just...
One Pokemon at all times.
Oh.
HM Friends cannot be used to your advantage when it comes to abilities like Pickup.
Okay.
No healing moves of any kind. No Spore. No TM or move tutor except TMs you get from gym leaders.
Okay.
No 600 BST Pokemon and no legendaries unless they evolve. Catch or kill rule is now only catch only. You cannot fight wild Pokemon. No huge power, pure power. No HP healing items outside of battle. No held items except for berries and Evo items. No Pokécenter-like healing in dungeons. You can only catch a Pokemon that is equal to or lower than your current Pokemon's level.
Okay.
No flutes.
Okay.
Static Pokemon must not have level increase. Forced fully evolved at level 30. No make evolutions easier. And if applicable, you must add 3 additional Pokemon to boss trainers.
Love it. So, I started a Pokemon Y randomizer run a while back.
I remember that.
And I just kind of gave up on it because it kind of got boring. And I think the problem was Gen 7 or Gen 6. But, I don't know. I think it'd be fine to get back in and just do, like, challenge runs. I could also do, like, single Mon runs and, like, start doing those as challenge runs.
Yeah.
That's something I started a while back was Gen 2 with just Wooper. Whoop. I don't know if you know, but Wooper is not a very good Pokemon.
No.
Like, at all.
But don't let Smallant hear you say that. He will challenge you.
Don't let Dip hear me say that. I know Smallant was doing Heart Gold Soul Silver with just Wooper. Did he ever beat it?
Oh, yeah.
He did? Okay. Did he beat the Elite Four or did he beat Red?
He beat Red.
He did? Okay.
He completed the challenge.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Small Ant ended up doing the Pacifist run all in one stream. Edited, uploaded, everything all in one stream.
Like, no damaging moves?
He dealt 0 damage to Pokemon.
Interesting.
Did you... Took him 6 hours.
Have you seen what he's doing now?
Something with Sword and Shield.
The one I was watching him play yesterday, he's doing X and Y with every trainer's Pokemon is level 100.
Oh. Oh. So, how's that going?
And if he dies, he has to reset to his last save point.
That's not bad.
When he got to the first gym leader, I think he had 75 resets.
That's not bad. I would expect a lot. I wouldn't expect him to actually get to the first gym leader, honestly.
It was not easy, to say the least.
Is his Pokemon level 100 too?
No.
Okay.
No. He can't grind either. The only way he can, like, gain experience is through trainer battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
I bet.
Because the gym leader, she has 2 Mons, and one's like a Surskit and then Pavilion, right?
Yeah.
The Surskit has 0 damaging attacks. But it has, like, Agility, Baton Pass, Haze, or something like that. So the strategy, because he knows it's going to Baton Pass, is to start sand attacking it immediately. Because that passes. So then, whenever the pavilion comes in, he starts setting up double teams too.
Yeah, so it's almost impossible to hit you.
So then he's just like, all right, leech seed you, paralyze you, and slowly chip away with like Thunder Shock or whatever his Pikachu had or whatever. And
That's great. Oh my god.
Slowly got it down. It's like, all right, well, this Surskit can't actually do anything, so we're just going to sit here and eventually we win now. It's like, this is awful. I watched him do a fight where the first fight with Tierno.
Yep.
He has a Corphish.
Yep.
Which at level 100 has access to Guillotine. Which I don't know if you know how Guillotine works, but if you're 30 levels higher than your opponent, it doesn't check accuracy.
Yeah, it just just gets you.
So, him being level 100 and your Pokemon being level 25 at the time, you have hopefully a chance, because Guillotine luckily only has 5 VP, but you can't just like sand attack that one. So his play was to quick claw, nuzzle, get the para, switch into Ivysaur, leech seed it, and hope to live.
Okay. Does he get like insane experience or does he get normal experience?
Normal experience.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for whatever level 100 would be.
Yeah.
So you are eventually going to catch up, but
like you're going to catch up fairly quickly.
Like, at that fight, I think he had level, like, 20s. It's, like, not great, but
better than being, like, getting regular experience from what the Pokemon would be.
Correct. So, it's, stupid. Stupid to say the least.
Sounds like a hoot.
Yeah, it was a fun time to watch last night. I don't know how far he made it, but that was about as far as I got to watch him make it, and then we're like, hey, we need to go to Walmart. Like, great. Yay.
But yeah.
We've sat here and rambled for like 20 minutes here at the end.
Yeah, it's fine.
About literally whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of what the podcast gets to do. You get to talk about our events, and then you get to hear about what's going on in the Pokemon world. We have no events coming up this week.
No, we don't. We have a Rumble.
No, we have...
we have a qualifier next weekend, the 15th.
So yeah, this comes out on the 10th. So yeah, we have a qualifier on Saturday.
Yeah, so if you're interested in that, obviously signups are live now. Come join the Discord. Come sign up. Those signups will end the morning of the 15th. Is that right?
It'll be 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time. That's when those get closed. I'm not sure who's running it. I won't be.
Not it.
You'll be at work. I will be around, but I won't be the only one. Like,
you'll be at work as well, right?
Yeah, but I'll be able to like be on Battlefy and like keep track of things. Once it gets going, it's easy. It's getting everything set up beforehand, which I can usually do, especially if I close signups at 8 a.m. and get everybody joined in before I leave for work and have to be there at 10. Because it starts at 10, so I usually can get everything set up.
Whereas I had to be at work at 6.
Yeah.
So I don't even get to help with signups.
No. But it's fine. But yeah, signups for that are open right now. Go sign up. PayPal, $5 to littleroot@gmail.com.
Come join. It's a good time.
We had a lot of people join this week for just, I'm guessing it was because between the previous episode getting an amazing amount of plays.
No idea why.
Yeah, I don't know. Something must have hit right on YouTube. YouTube suggested it to people 200 plus plays in like 3 days. Which for our YouTube standards,
that's absurd.
That's absurd. It super inflates our stuff, which isn't good because it makes every other video look terrible. But it's fine.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Podcasts have always done really well on YouTube, but not like that.
Yeah.
Compared to everything else, podcast is easily the best thing. But
yeah. What else we got going on this week? Nothing else really.
That's it.
That's the only big thing. That's the only big event. Is that one?
Yep. So
okay.
I am going to figure out what I'm going to stream on Wednesday.
Is that going to be like your daily thing, your weekly thing?
Probably.
Wednesday?
Pending that I'm not working. If I do work, which will be unfortunate, but I'm going to basically be working anytime my boss says, hey, do you want to come come work. So the last couple weeks he has called me and said, hey, do you want to work Wednesday? In the last couple weeks I've said yes. So
yeah,
if he continues to call, I'm going to say yes. But figure it out as it happens.
Yep.
If I can on Wednesdays, cool. If not, I want to stream at least one day a week. Fridays are usually pretty good for me. I know I have to record some stuff for YouTube and stuff that morning. Get that
well, if you
edited.
get them all ahead of time, you got to worry about it.
Well, like today I meant to, and then instead I went and like ran errands and did stuff like that. So I wasn't able to, and now here I am at your house.
I get all my recording done usually Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, well, I can't. I work Monday, Tuesday.
I work Monday, Tuesday too. I come home and I just record.
My Mondays suck. I don't get home till 6-ish, and then I go to bed at 7.
My Mondays are terrible.
Yep, I understand that.
My Tuesdays are also terrible. Especially right now. I work 8 hours with truck and fryer cleaning, and I have to be there by myself for 2 hours, and it sucks, and I hate it.
My Tuesdays aren't bad. They will get worse here in like 2 weeks.
When Memorial Day?
Yep.
Because summer?
Yep, that Tuesday will suck because my truck that's supposed to come on Monday will get pushed back to Tuesday. So then it adds an extra stop on my day on Tuesday, and they still want me to be done by 4.
Yeah.
It's like, great, go run across town, have an extra 4 to 5 pallets over there, and make sure you get in town in time so you can get this other stop ran. Also, you're not getting help.
Ew.
Yeah.
I feel like ask me right now. I don't know what help is anymore.
Yeah. Hopefully the boss calls someone and says, "Hey, we need you to work that day."
Help them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got people running every which way right now for work, but yeah, that's a story for another day. Yeah. So, let's see. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I'm assuming you're listening on YouTube because that's where like everything is right now. I don't know.
That's it. It's about average. YouTube hits about usually 60% of our listens there. So
sweet. So if you're listening on YouTube, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you ring the bell for notifications when new stuff goes live, which should be every day.
Yep. Pound
that like button and comment down below. What are they commenting, Carl?
Comment your favorite team from the LRQ and or Rumble.
Yeah, because you'll have those graphics on screen, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool. Glad you know what you're doing, because I sure don't.
Graphics will be on screen, and if you didn't catch the graphic, image links will be down below as well. So.
And if you're not listening on YouTube, go and follow that link down below to go and join that and follow us there and all that good stuff. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at LR Lessons, myself at Mr. Missouri25, Carl at musical_33. Carl and I are on Twitch at Mr. Missouri25 and at musical. Come and join our community Discord. It's great. Our community is absolutely fantastic. I love every single one of them. And like you said, we had quite a few people join this week. Out of the blue, it felt like, but
I know Nate joined. I know Angelos from Pokesports joined. He's the one of the mods over there. He finally joined up over on our side. He's not gonna. I don't know how active he's gonna be, but
again, I'm surprised he wasn't already.
I thought he was already.
Same with Nate. I honestly thought he was there for a while.
Yeah, now he is. I'm assuming he's joined for just to play in the events, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody's offering as many events as we are, and a lot of them are always on weekends. Mm-hmm. So having that Wednesday afternoon Rumble really helps out a lot. It went off and it was done much faster than I thought it was going to be, which is good. Make sure if you want to support us on Anchor, you can do that. There is a link down below. Go and click on it for as little as 20-25 cents an episode. You can help make us happy and support what we're doing.
And help get the website up and running. And
well, the website's been paid for. Thanks to Dashiell for the $10 a month. The website's been mostly paid for.
They don't know that.
We need stuff. We need money for other stuff too.
Yeah.
I still have to get the hosting done. We still have our new logo we're working on.
Yep. Which that hopefully will be in
soonish.
Hopefully by the time this goes live, but if not, whatever.
You might see new logos next week.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
They don't know about that yet.
Yeah. Nobody actually knows what it looks like besides us.
Which we haven't even seen the final product. We just know.
We know what the outline looks like, and it's really good.
I am very impressed with it. So.
We will be using it a lot, I'm assuming.
Yep, that's the plan.
I think that's everything.
I think that's it. So that is going to be it, everyone. Make sure you go and do all that stuff we just rambled on about for the last 5 minutes. And we'll be back tomorrow with... You have a deep dive going up on Tuesdays, right?
Deep dive is
laddering on Tuesday.
Yeah, laddering's on Tuesday.
So you'll get to see my ugly mug tomorrow.
Yep.
So have a good one, everybody. Peace.